How are you all doing today, everybody? ArtificialDragon reporting here. Welcome to my vlog. I just thought I'd make this quick recording to give insight of what's been going on in my life lately. So first off, it is now spring break, so I hope the rest of you out there are having an amazing spring break, or for any of you that live outside of the US, I'm not sure if you do have spring break, but I hope you're having a good time as always. And for me, spring break, I'm actually going to be going to bed really early this time and wake up at around 12 o'clock to catch the shuttle to go down to the Phoenix airport, which will take me to the Denver airport. But anyway, that's a whole different thing that I shouldn't bother you guys with. But anyway, for my spring break, I'm going to be traveling up to Colorado to visit my grandparents. Now, for all of you that have followed me on Twitter, you guys probably understand what my grandma has been going through ever since summer, and she is not getting any better, I'll be honest. And I wanted to take time off to visit her. And I've been told by my mom that she probably won't stay in this world for much longer. And she also told me to spend time with my grandpa because he's going through some hard times himself, and it's gonna be hard for all of us. And I was hoping that my grandmother would be able to recover, and but she won't be able to be who she was before the crash. And she's one of the most important figures in my life, and I kind of don't want to think about it, but it is kind of inevitable that she would leave this world. And I was kind of overwhelmed by grief yesterday, the thought of my grandmother, that I nearly got in trouble during work. I mean, I didn't kill anybody or damage anything. It was just a slight scratch with the van that I was driving, but I had to write up a report for it. But luckily they cleared me for the vans because they understood that my mind wasn't in the present right now. And one of my coworkers helped me overcome my fear and get the thought of my grandma out of my head. But it's very fortunate that I'm taking these days off to be on this personal journey of mine, if you would like to look at it like that. And my coworker was very supportive and helped me out to regain my confidence by driving and parking some vans. If you're watching this right now, you know who you are. He is an amazing man, and I'm very thankful to have him as my coworker. And it's just going to be a huge emotional journey for me, and I will be doing some homework and other things while I'm up in Colorado as well, but I'm going to try to spend as much time as I can with my gramps, but mostly to see my grandmother one last time. I just wish there was one day that I could see my grandmother for her pre-state before going into the crash. She was never the same after that, and she's one of the most important figures of my life. I mean, she's still quite old, and she had a good, wonderful life, and I'm sure she is proud of me right now for living on my own and for making quite the life. And just gonna be very emotional for me. Need to prepare for myself emotionally for when she leaves. I am gonna miss her. I honestly will miss her. It's hard to think about losing a loved one, especially if you're really, really close, But I just thought I'd make a quick recording to give you guys an update of what's been going on recently and what I'm going to be doing for spring break. But I have been uploading a couple videos that I have recorded a couple of days ago, but I most likely won't be recording over spring break because family and stuff. And then of course get back into school when after the week is over, but mostly this is a personal journey for me, and anyway, for all of you, thank you everybody for listening or watching this video, whatever you prefer, and for those that I've shared my feelings with before this vlog, thank you for being there for me and being supportive. Besides my actual family, you all are like my own family, and thank you profusely. Thank you so much for being there for me always. And I must go forward and prepare myself emotionally for this journey. Thank you, as always. And as always, fly with me, fellow dragons. Until next time, and have a good spring break. Love you all, bye-bye.